Hey guys, me host Superstar. Thank you very much for tuning in. Look what I got! It's the Crow. Now this is the Crow Deluxe action figure from Diamond Select Toys. This is one of the best looking Eric Draven figures I've seen for a long time. I was a big fan of the comics growing up. Obviously the subject matter was a bit serious for me as a kid, but I loved the comics. And you know what? The film with Brandon Lee was like one of my all-time favourite comic movies of all time. I love this figure and I had to grab it when it came in because I've only ever had the movie Maniacs version of Eric Draven's Crow, and annoyingly you couldn't do much with it, whereas this one seems to be like a fully posed black figure as far as I'm aware, so finally happy to have this. So let's take a look, and we've got a nice shot on the back of Brandon Lee with a little write-up which states, "The Crow is the tale of a young musician, Eric Draven, who, along with his fiancée, is murdered on the eve of their Halloween wedding. Exactly 1 year after their deaths, Eric is risen from the grave by a mysterious crow to seek out the killers and force them to answer for their crimes." Yeah, 1994, The Crow. I can't believe how long it's been. Wow. So let's go ahead and bust this bad guy out of the packaging because he looks awesome. So I've been dying to get this out ever since we got it. But I decided a little while ago to wait for Halloween because obviously Eric was meant to have a Halloween wedding in the film, and he comes back to take revenge. So we've got an alternate hand there. We've got a big crow, and then we've got the look at that. We've got the gravestone, and we have another little crow as well. That's pretty cool. Does that sit on top of that grave? Yes, it does. So we have like a little crow here, and he can pop these two little feet. Oh, gross. You can pop his little crowed feet into the top of the gravestone, so he sits on top of it. Look, that's pretty cool. Then we have a larger version of the crow as well with its wings spread, which is pretty cool. And then we also come with the hand with the hole in it, which is it where Fun Boy shoots him through the hands? And he does that thing where he goes, whoa! He's like screaming while it like regenerates. That's also where he tells him the Jesus joke, right? Jesus Christ walks into a boat. It was no hotel, huh? Crazy. Alright, so let's take off the guitar just for now. But it's nice to have another guitar accessory as well for figures. So yeah, I'm glad I've got another guitar accessory. Oh, and the actual rope, the actual leather bit moves to put it wherever you want it. So yes, a good guitar accessory. But of course, let's look at the crow himself. So here he is, guys. Like I say, really happy to finally have a decent crow action figure. I've been wanting one for years, man. This is just perfect. He looks just like it, which is awesome. Let's get a bit closer. Look at that face sculpt first of all. That is just spot on. Loving that. It does look like him, scarily. So articulation-wise, the head's on a ball joint. You can make him look down, up, and sort of wobble left to right side, but obviously left and right. The arms do lift up at this side hinge and do also rotate. There is a single hinged elbow there that rotates inward, which is nice and also has rotation. Hands as well are they on? Yes, they're on full ball joints, which is nice. There's no abdomen. Oh, yes, there is. Is there an abdomen crunch? Yes, there is an abdomen crunch there, so we can crunch him a little bit. There's also legs lift forward and backwards and all that good stuff, but they only do that weird outwards movement that Diamond Selects do. But he does have a waist swivel there as well, which is nice. Legs have a top thigh cut, a single hinged elbow, a single hinged knee, which also rotates, and the feet are on rocker and pivot. Shame he didn't come with any guns or anything like that, or any knives, or any of the cool weapons that he uses in the movie. But I suppose we've got hundreds of those in his action figure boxes and wherever. I mean, it's very cool that obviously whenever we get the crow merchandise, it's always of the crow. I mean, I would happily collect an entire line of Diamond Select Crow products from the movie. I mean, who wouldn't want, like, Tintin, Funboy, or who wouldn't want to collect the gang of guys as well for him to fight? I'm looking forward to the remake. I believe the remake with Jason Momoa could be very good. I just don't... Jason Momoa would look good as Eric Draven, but I'm not sure if is he going to be too bulky? I mean, he's going to be too, like, a big, big muscle-bound dude. I like the fact that Brennan, the Crow, the original, Brennan, he wasn't like the biggest dude. He was like an average dude that could just kick ass. So I mean, it was awesome seeing a regular guy just go around and beat the crap out of people. That's what I worry about with the new ones when they start adding people like Jason Momoa into it. He's gonna be like a big dude, and he's not gonna look like a victim almost. He's gonna look like he's gonna be happily beating the crap out of them. But who knows? I'm not sure if they're retelling the Eric Draven story with Jason Momoa or whether it's a brand new story. Anyway, I haven't really looked into it that much because I do love the original so much. The original and City of Angels were my favourites. I know there's been loads more, like the Wicked Prayer with David Boreanaz. That wasn't too bad, and I think Tara Reid was in that, was she? That wasn't too bad. I kind of liked that one, but the original obviously is the best. But, City of Angels was a close second for me. But yeah, great little figure, guys. So what are your thoughts on him? Let me know in the comments down below. But let's head on down to the desk cam so you guys get an up-close personal look at this awesome Eric Draven. Alright guys, so here is the Crow action figure out of the packaging, looking absolutely awesome. Now, I love the figure. Don't get me wrong, love it to bits. The face sculpt is amazing. It does genuinely look like him. However, I wish we had an alternate sculpt, because I wish this came with two heads. Just because it's cool that we've got this like grinning face, which does match some of the film. He does go a little bit psychotic when he's going around. He's starting to realize his powers and stuff. He does start getting a bit more cocky, and he does start to sort of get like this. But it would have been nice to be able to do some action figure photography in some scenes where he's not as confident. So I would have liked more of this, like a solemn expression to do some action figure photography with, as I just feel like this is gonna, that face kind of takes away from some of the pain and suffering of the actual movie. You know what I mean? So for me, I would have liked an alternate face sculpt with maybe, a bit more of a smeared makeup face with his bit more solemn. I love that they included the ring around the neck. That's a definite win for me, because not a lot of the other ones did that. They've got all the wraps and pieces around his waist and stuff, all perfect. Loving all the holes and things. I wish the jacket was a little bit more worn than what it is, because his jacket does get pretty beaten up as well. So they've gone for all the tatters on the coat and stuff, but not with the jacket. Also, I would have loved if they'd have created a version that has alternate arms, so we can pop the arms out, take the jacket off, and have, the black jumper on underneath as like the main costume, so we could take the coat away. That would have been nice. Maybe I'm jumping the gun, and in the future Diamond Select will give us these variants anyway of the figure. Maybe I'm just wanting too much too soon. I can't imagine them making more of these, because it's the Crow, man, it sells regardless. There's a lot of people out there that don't even know the story of the comics, they're just seeing the film, and there's a lot of people out there that just know the image of the Crow and will buy them. So I mean, it is a license to print money, the Crow. It always has been. And of course, we've got the Eric Draven little graveyard stand with the Crow on it, which is nice. They did also give us the alternate Crow as well, the big Crow. It would be nice. I think we can attach that to him, kind of thing. He's got like little talon-y claw things, so I think we can kind of get that to clip somewhere to do some photography shots. It would be nice to try and get it on his shoulder or something. That would be nice. Try and tuck it under trying to get it to like tuck its little claws underneath. Maybe that might be a good shout. Although it does have a little hole in his bottom. So where could we pop that? I haven't seen anywhere, but yeah, there is like a little hole there. That's interesting though. Would be nice to figure that out actually. But yeah, it's very cool. And of course, this other Crow as well has got some little bobbles on his feet as well. So, I mean, that could be a lot easier to sit on the shoulder of the figure as well. That might work a lot nicer. You might be able to get that to balance a little bit more. But yeah, it's very cool to have all these accessories as well. It's a very decent little figure. Like I say, loving the fact that they included the crow on the grave. It's a big plus for me. And of course, they did give us the alternate hand. I don't think I'm ever going to use it personally, but there's the hand with the hole in it. But yeah, the guitar piece. I'm probably not going to use it with my crow figure, but yes, definitely a good guitar to use with my other characters. Definite win. So guys, what are your thoughts on this figure? Let us know in the comments down below, but let's head on back to the main cam and finish off this video. Guys, what are your thoughts on this figure? Let us know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed today's video, then please be sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Subscribing really supports us. It really helps us out and helps us to keep making awesome videos. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, may the Force be with you, and happy Halloween. Bye!